guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can probably tell, I'm going to be doing the ride or die tag. So you guys have probably seen a ton of these videos already. They've been doing the rounds on YouTube lately, but I haven't seen anyone do like a nail polish or nail product specific one, so I thought I would do it today. Basically what the tag is it's like if you were stranded on an island and you could only take one from each category of products, what would those be? So for makeup, that's like foundation, concealer, mascara, whatever. But for nail products, I'm going to be showing you all my absolute necessities. Basically, these are my absolute essentials when it comes to nail products, and they're pretty much what I do end up taking with me when I go on holiday. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. Before we do, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. We're so close to 40,000, which I just can't even get my head around. It's so amazing. But yes, I would love if you guys could subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so you don't miss out on any new uploads. And let's jump into my ride or die nail products. So as you guys know, the very first step for any nail design that I do is base coat. I like to use a treatment because I think, why not? I'm going to be putting on a layer to protect my nails, so I may as well also put something on that's going to make it stronger and healthier. This was a really tough one because I have so many base coats and treatments, but I have to say my ride or die is Nail Envy by OPI. This is actually the original one here, but I just love any of their Nail Envy products. They've got a whole bunch for different things, so any kind of issues you have with your nails, you're covered. But yeah, this is just the original. I love it. Absolute ride or die for me. Then that takes me to top coat. So I never ever finish off a design without a top coat. You guys know that. I say it at the end of every single one of my tutorials. My ride or die has got to be Séché Vite, or Séché Vite, however you pronounce it. I use this pretty much for every single nail design. There's barely ever any times where I don't use this. I love it. It's quick drying. It's just so good. It means I can do my nails and then put this on and be out the door within like 10 minutes. It's so good. So I also wanted to include my favorite matte top coat. I love matte nails. I do them all the time. My absolute ride or die has got to be Matte About You by Essie. This is so good, you guys. I've been through like 4 bottles of these in my time. It's just a really good matte top coat, and I haven't ever come across one that's been better than this. So next up, I have cuticle oil. This for me is hands down one of the most absolute essential things for good nail care. I love to use the Essie apricot oil. This was again a really hard one. I was tossing up between the OPI one because I do use that a lot, but I just love this one. It smells so good. It smells like apricot, and it's just a really great oil. I use this pretty much every single day. So moving on to nail polish remover. This is my ride or die. It is the Priceline brand, like the generic Priceline brand one. I go through so much of this stuff. It's really affordable. It's like $3.50 for a bottle, but then they often have sales where it's like buy 2 get 1 free. So I will go in and clear out the shelves. I tell you, like, I love this stuff. There's not much I can really say about this other than it's just a good nail polish remover. It's affordable, and yeah, that's why I love it. Now I thought I would also include this remover as well. If I was going away on a holiday, I probably wouldn't take both, but this is just so good. It is the Express Nail Polish Remover from Sephora. I think I've talked about it a few times in videos before. It's like a sponge inside this tub that is soaked in nail polish remover, acetone, and you just dip your finger in and pull it out, and the nail polish is pretty much gone straight away. It's just that good. So I had to include it because out of all the nail polish remover tubs that I've ever tried, this has got to be the best one. And still speaking of removers, I also thought I would include acetone. Now, don't even judge me by this bottle. It's just all manky because, as you probably know, acetone can ruin things. That's why they only sell it behind the counter in pharmacies. I tend to get one of these every so often, and I barely use any because I don't like to, it's not good for your nails, but I do use it for around my cuticles when I'm cleaning up. A lot of the time I just find it so much more effective in removing any excess polish from around my cuticles. But please do not use this on your nails every day. Like, it is not good for your nails at all. Obviously it's really flammable and lots of chemicals in it. Not essential, but if you're a perfectionist like me, it's really handy. While we're on the topic of cleanup, I wanted to include my favorite cleanup product, which is Liquid Palisade. I talk about this stuff all the time. I'm probably so annoying when I go on about how good it is, but this stuff is such a time saver. It has changed the nail art game. Like, I'm not talking specifically Liquid Palisade, which is by the brand CUTICLE, but I'm just saying cleanup liquid latex or peel off nail cleanup products have changed the nail art game. Like, before, I can't even believe that I used to do ombres without putting anything around my cuticles, and I used to have to sit there for like an hour cleaning up really carefully with a Q-tip or a cotton pad around my cuticles. I can't believe I used to do that. But anyway, this stuff is so good. I have to be honest, I haven't tried very many other products. There's a ton of them out there, but I've only really tried this one because CUTICLE reached out to me ages ago when they first launched, and they sent me their product. I loved it straight away, and they've just kept sending me product in the last couple of years, so that's all I use. I haven't really been contacted by other brands, so I haven't tried out anything else because I haven't needed to. And for removing Liquid Palisade, I always use tweezers, so I thought I would include these as well. These ones are from Tweezerman. They're my favorite. They're just really good tweezers. I use these all the time for, as I said, peeling off Liquid Palisade or cleanup product, and also for picking up gems and stones for nail art, so little studs, that kind of thing. Next up, I have my Ride or Die white polish, and big surprise, OPI Alpine Snow. I talk about this all the time. Whenever you guys ask me what my favorite white polish is, I always talk about this. It's just my ride or die. I use it all the time. I'm actually wearing it today. Surprise, surprise. It's great formula. It's really opaque. You only need 2 coats and it's completely opaque, and it dries pretty quickly as well. So I just love it. It's fantastic. And I can't talk about a ride or die white without mentioning my ride or die black, and that has got to be Black Onyx by OPI. This was a bit harder than the white one to choose because I do have a couple of other black polishes that I really love, but this has just been my go-to for years and years. This has always been one of my favorite blacks, so I had to go with it. I couldn't be disloyal to Black Onyx. It's been so good to me over the years. Again, great formula, great coverage. It's really opaque with 2 coats, and just love it, love it, love it. I feel like I say that all the time. It's so weird. Now, I was going to finish off the video there, and then I thought, how boring. I haven't really talked about any colors. I could go on, like, it's really hard with nail polish because there's no limit. It's like I could talk about my favorite yellow, my favorite orange, my favorite red, every color of the rainbow, but that's just a bit too much. I think that's maybe for another video. So I thought I would just include my absolute ride or die polishes. I've only got 3. I've narrowed it down to 3 polishes, can you believe? And I kind of surprised myself because 2 of these are shimmers, and I'm not a huge shimmer person. Like, I prefer cream polishes. But anyway, I had to include There's No Place Like Chrome by Essie. This is my go-to silver chrome polish. It's so good. The formula is amazing. It's just beautiful. I use it anytime I need a silver polish. And of course, then I had to talk about rose gold or gold, but I'm more of a rose gold person, and this is Penny Talk, also from Essie. Again, such a nice polish. You guys have probably seen me use it tons of times in tutorials. It's just beautiful. I especially love this for French tips, like freehand French tips, and that's a really quick and easy nail art look for if you are traveling or you don't have a lot of time to sit down and do your nails. This is a really nice way to kind of dress up your nails. So had to include these. Really surprised myself as well. And last but not least is my absolute, and I think I'm calling it all-time favorite ever nail polish. Oh gosh, my go-to. I've taken it on ever since I discovered it, and ever since I started using it, I've taken it on every single holiday. It's particularly good for if you're going to the beach. It's just such a fun, summery, beautiful color, but also for any other season, it's just so nice. It is Mod About You by OPI. This is hands down my favorite polish. It's just so nice. The only drawback is that it does, because of the formula, because it is pastel, they tend to chip a bit quicker because they're like a chalky kind of consistency. But seriously guys, this is such a beautiful product. I've gone through so many of these in my time as well, and I love it. I actually remember the first time I ever tried this polish, I went and got a pedi because I was about to go on holiday, and so I thought I'll go get my toenails done. And I picked this out from the shelf thinking that's a really nice, fun, beachy color, so it'd be perfect for my holiday, and fell in love with it instantly. Like, I was so obsessed. So when I left the salon, I actually drove straight to the shops and went and bought this. I was just like, I can't go another day without owning this polish, and I've never looked back since. It's been one of my favorites for years and years. Well, probably the favorite, and I know I'm making that call. I may change my mind down the track, but yeah. Okay, so that is it for my ride or die nail products. I hope you guys like this video. It is a bit different. Hopefully it can help some people who are maybe new to nails and nail art out with some really good essential products to go out and get. Otherwise, I just hope that you guys enjoyed it and me going on about all my true loves when it comes to nail polish. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye!